here for very long. Like, it's true. Like, if you think about it, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna cease to exist in the bodies, the meat suits, the vessels that we're in right now. And as many of you may already well be aware of, at least from some of the stuff that I've talked about beforehand, it's like we're just kind of spirits in a sense, going through like a human experience, because there's multiple different planes that we can kind of be on in a sense to be able to have a better understanding of what it is that we're here to do. Some people are more evolved than other people, and the thing is if you don't like what you're doing, it's only you to blame. Like, you don't have anybody else to be like, no, like my parents are making me do this, or my friends are making me do this, or my aunts and uncles, or whatever it is, are making me do this thing that I don't like. It could be work, it could be your diet, it could be your habits, and you could be like, well, no, Caleb, like, you don't know my situation. You don't know how bad I have it. And it's just like, I don't. But what I do know is that taking responsibility can remove some of that burden from yourself and can kind of like lighten you up quite a bit. Like, we jump so fast, and people are so quick to just jump to judging this person or saying that this other person is the reason why I'm in this place, where it's like, what if it was your decision? What if you decided to take some personal responsibility and be like, you know what, I'm the one at fault, I'm the one that's causing these issues, I'm the one that has put myself in this situation? Like, what would your life look like then? Because you're gonna die. You're not gonna be here forever. You're gonna just be gone like that one day. So it's like, why keep blaming others for your situation, for your circumstances? You could take responsibility and change your life. You could leave your job, you could go travel the world, you could make videos, you could go on a walk and take a hike. Like, you could ask the girl out, you could say the thing that you want to say that's always been on top of your mind, but yet you never had the courage to do that because you were afraid of the reaction. And the crazy thing about this is, like, if we're all gonna die, then anything and everything that we do, either it doesn't matter at all, or it matters more than anything else could ever matter in this entire world. And you have to be the one that decides what that is. Because too often, and I see this from people that I talk to, we get stuck in this constant way of being. Like, I was stuck myself personally of all I want to do is like go to the gym, be by myself, read, maybe do some yoga, go on a hike or a bike ride or something along those lines, watch my videos at home, and just kind of like stay in my like own little bubble. And it was great, and I loved it, and it was the exact thing that I needed. And then I decided to kind of take a step back, and I decided to like leave my job and go do my own thing and just kind of hike and bike a lot more and like work on my mental health in a sense. And I did a lot of that, and I found a lot of freedom in doing that. I found that I have more control over my life than I had originally presumed to have. Like, I came to realize that's like, you know, the situations and circumstances are mine and mine alone once I become an adult. I can't be out here blaming other people for this thing that happened to me or this other thing that happened to me. It's like, I'm the one that's at fault. I'm the one that I'm the one that gets to decide whether or not like I'm gonna be a victim or I'm gonna be the savior. Because our lives are always filled with moments, at least mine has been, and I have a feeling yours has been as well too, is maybe it feels like things just aren't working out, or it feels like you're so stuck. And that's where I say, like, change it up. Like, this past month, what I've been doing is I've been going out with a couple of my friends to like bars, and I had always been told from other people online that going out to bars, like, the successful people, they don't go out and drink, they don't go out and like meet people, they don't go out and mingle or whatever it is. But then like this past weekend when I went out and I decided, you know what, if I'm gonna die, like, I mean, might as well just go live my fucking life how I want to. I ended up going out and I ran into this girl that's like, she probably does multi-millions of dollars a year in real estate, and she's out drinking and she's up till 4 a.m. Does that make her any less successful? It's like, no. It's just all these people online that I would listen to would always tell you, like, at least tell me, and I listen to them, and it's just like, you need to be super disciplined, you need to be super strict, you need to like just remove everything, you need to have a clean diet, you need to do all these things, which to a certain extent, yes. To another extent, you don't have to go as far as you may think that you have to go to be able to succeed in the ways they want to succeed. And everybody's definition of success is going to be different than the other person's. So you have to find the thing that brings you the most amount of joy and happiness and live that life, because you're going to die. you have to do the thing that brings you the most amount of joy. So it's like I have a balance of like I go to work a couple days a week, and then I go out and on another days a week, then I go hike, and I spend some time still by myself, and maybe I'll read or meditate or journal or do yoga or something along those lines. Like, we have enough hours in the day to do all of this. And to do all of this, when we stop looking at the lives of other people on our phones, like, I'd say look at your screen time. See what your screen time is at. Are you at 8 hours, 4 hours, 16 hours? Like, how many hours are you spending on your phone each day? And what happens if, like, you decided to not spend those amount of hours on your phone, decided to, like, go on a walk or take a bike ride or go on a hike or go on a road trip or ask the girl out or whatever it is? Like, what if you decided to go do those said things? What would your life look like then? What if you decided that you wanted to go get a new job and you started applying and you started becoming the best interviewer that you ever could be because you do it so many times, and then you're in a completely different place? Or maybe you decided to start coaching people, and then you hear the recognition and you hear people telling you, like, wow, you really changed my life, you really transformed me, it's been amazing, like, I love being able to see the trajectory of where you're at and where you're at now, and like, you've helped me so much along my journey as well too, and I'm really appreciative of everything that you've done for me. And I'm like, dude, I'm just a normal guy just like anybody else, but like, I appreciate what you're saying to me right now. I truly do. And then maybe it's like one day you decide that you want to do, like, you sell an online course, even though you're like, I don't like online courses, but it's like, you know, that's a great way to do it. Or maybe you get a couple of guys together and you're like, you know, I want to help you grow your confidence so that you can go out and you can make more sales or talk to more women or just be more comfortable in your own skin. And then you realize it's like, what have I been so afraid of this entire time? Because fear is nothing. Fear is nothing at all other than false evidence appearing real. And there's a license plate that says on sale. There's this balance that comes in to the world, and you need to find the things that make you happy and not live your life for others, because the people that live their lives for others, and I've done that myself beforehand, of like people pleasing and making sure that I was making everybody happy while still at the same time wanting to make myself happy as well. But there's other people that I talk to where it's just like their mom's always calling them or something like that, and it's just like, you're not doing this, or like they're just talking down to them, and it's just like, that's not a healthy environment. You have every right to set any amount of boundary, any amount of like fluidity, and any amount of clarity to the other people around you. And if they get upset about those things, then like, that's on them, because you came here to experience the life on your terms, not on the terms of others, unless that was the decision that you did make before you ended up coming here. Most of the time that's not necessarily the case. Usually you came here to live for yourself. So like, live for yourself. Take the risk. Try it. You're gonna die regardless. I tried it and it was great. It didn't work out in the way that I had hoped, but it worked out in the exact way that it needed to. Maybe I'll try it again, and maybe this is like the stepping stone to be able to get me closer to that said place. Like, I don't know. But what I do know is that I can at least keep trying. I can at least keep showing up. I can at least like test and try and look back and analyze and realize that like none of this shit matters at the end of the day. People are gonna forget about you. People are gonna forget about me. And that's okay. That's perfectly okay, because at least at that point in time, I was able to have a small impact on somebody's life. And maybe it's even a large impact. I have no way of knowing. The thing is, though, at least I can try, and you can try as well, too. Because if I can do it, you can do it as well. Oh, my goodness. Get that out. I love each and every single one of you. You can subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you when I see you.